Hi, welcome to Crash Course English Literature, or Greek Literature, or whatever you want to call it. And today we'll be talking about Book 12 of the Odyssey. Just to recap, the Odyssey is an epic, or a long narrative poem about a hero that undertakes a great feat, usually over a long period of time. Book 12 starts off with Odysseus and his men returning from the land of death back to Circe's island, where Circe gives him and his companions food and drink and also advises Odysseus on the next stage of his journey. Circe advises Odysseus to risk getting 6 of his men eaten by the monster Scylla rather than risk getting sucked into the sea by the sea monster Charybdis or dashed against the prowling rocks or drifters. Circe also warns Odysseus of the sirens and warns that if he and his men touch, eat, or kill any of Helios's cattle when they get to his island, that there will be dire consequences.
Hi guys, it's Alina. So now Odysseus has just left talking to Circe and is off on his journey with his crew. As directed by Circe and her very specific instructions, he tells his men to cover their ears with wax so they can't hear the siren's song, and to tie him up so that even though he'll be able to hear it, he won't be lured into their trap. They then followed his instructions as they began their journey and got closer to the sound of the sirens singing. As he heard the voices of the sirens, Odysseus cried out to his men, begging them to untie him, but following his own orders, they held him still until they were past the sirens.
Are the sirens gone? What? Yeah? Alright. So Odysseus and his crew continue on to what Circe warned him about, Charybdis and Scylla. Scylla is this giant monster with 6 heads that takes 1 man per each head. Charybdis is the giant whirlpool monster which would suck his whole ship and all of his crew. So Odysseus decides he's going to go with Scylla. They continue on and start to hear the terrifying noises of Scylla and Charybdis. But Odysseus knows he has to go past them in order to get home, so they persevere on. They get to Scylla, and lo and behold, she takes 6 of Odysseus's best men. Now, how did she know which one were Odysseus's best? I don't know. But Odysseus continues to fight Scylla, but then he remembers that Circe told him that he had to go get out of there as soon as possible and not fight them, so he drops everything and flees. He barely gets out of there with his life, and he's down 6 men and now has a battered ship. What's that? Oh, it's time for the Scylla Game Show! Woo!
Hello, this is the Scylla Game Show. We send 6 men off to Scylla, and the first one to come back wins 10,000 drachma. No one has won since 400 BC, but this could be your chance. Meet the contestants.
Hi, I'm Flavius. I really need the money.
Hi, I'm Cornelius. I'm just trying to get back home to my family.
Oh yeah! I'm in it to win it, yeah! Yeah!
What up? I'm Scorpio. Just trying to get back to my family at home.
Hi guys, I think I could win. Isn't Scylla only this big? Stupid octopus.
Big round of applause to all of our contestants! Well, looks like we won't have a winner.
When they arrive at the island of Helios, Odysseus decides to tell his men about the prophecy from Circe and Tiresias. In the prophecy, Circe tells him that Odysseus shouldn't go to the island of Helios because if he does, fatal peril will await him and his crew. Odysseus tells his crew this, but they decide that the words of an immortal goddess and a dead blind prophet aren't good enough for them, so they disobey Odysseus and go anyways. They were only planning to stay for 1 night, but a terrible storm keeps them there for almost a month. After about a month, his crew starts to wimp out and they decide that they'd rather be killed by Helios for eating one of his sacred cows than starve to death. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. Starve instead. They get there, and while Odysseus is sleeping, his entire crew kills a cow. After this, Helios gets angry and demands that Zeus do something to Odysseus and his crew to make them pay for eating one of his cows. Please watch this short clip to demonstrate what happens when you don't listen to Odysseus.
So anyway, after Odysseus' crew eats Helios' cattle, Helios is enraged and tells Zeus to punish these men. Right after Odysseus and his crew set sail, Zeus strikes the ship with a thunderbolt, killing everyone but Odysseus and destroying the ship. Odysseus manages to hold onto a raft and float for 9 days, getting past Charybdis again by holding onto a tree branch and getting past Scylla again by paddling quickly with the help of the gods, until he ends up near the island of Ogygia, where Calypso saves him.
My name is Odysseus. I've lost my whole crew and I've been at sea for 9 days. I'm coming up to an unknown island. Wish me luck.
I can save you. I'm here to welcome you with open arms.